You're sitting across from your boss. The raise has been requested, the number is on the table, and then silence. The room feels heavier. Your heart starts pounding. Your mind screams, say something. Justify the number. Don't make it awkward. This is the exact moment most people break. But not here. Eye contact stays steady. Shoulders remain relaxed. No words are spoken. And inside that silence, something powerful begins to happen. Because when this moment is handled correctly, people start talking, and they often reveal much more. That gut-wrenching silence, that's where most people lose control. They lose confidence. They lose leverage. Why? Because humans are wired to believe silence is a vacuum that must be filled. In many cultures, a pause longer than 4 seconds feels wrong, like the conversation has gone off script. The brain actually interprets that silence as a form of rejection. It triggers a subtle panic that pushes us to fix it by talking. In high-stakes conversations, that instinct is fatal. The moment nervous rambling begins, you signal desperation. Explanations turn into over-explanations. Requests get justified, then softened, and sometimes even lowered, before the other person has said a single word. That is called negotiating against yourself. And the other side didn't have to do a thing. The person who cracks under silence gives up the leverage. What feels like smoothing things over is actually handing the control of the room away. Now, imagine doing the opposite. Instead of filling the space, you hold it. This isn't passivity. It isn't shyness. This is strategic silence. It's used by FBI hostage negotiators, elite trial lawyers, and top-tier sales professionals. They understand a psychological truth. Nature hates a vacuum, and so do people. The silence trick is simple. After making a point or asking a question, stop talking. That's it. The psychological pressure immediately shifts to the other person. Their mind starts racing. What does that mean? What are they waiting for? What am I expected to say next? Eventually, they talk to relieve the pressure. And when they do, 3 things happen. First, you signal confidence. A position that doesn't need defending appears solid. Second, you demonstrate emotional control. Calm replaces reactivity. Third, you invite elaboration. Silence is an open door that eventually becomes a nudge. People explain, they concede, and they reveal their real objections. This works almost everywhere. Let's look at 3 ways to use it. Scenario 1. A price or proposal is stated. The other side says, "That's too expensive." The amateur panics. They start explaining the value or offering discounts. The professional does something else. Silence. A calm nod. No rush. After 5 seconds, the other person usually continues. "Well, it's more than the budget. We were hoping for something closer to X." A hard rejection just turned into an open negotiation. Scenario 2. Someone says something untrue or meant to provoke you. The instinct is defense, argument. Instead, silence. Hold eye contact. Let the words hang in the air. Without your resistance to lean on, the accuser is forced to sit with their own words. Often, they will soften, clarify, or backpedal. A calm silence is more disarming than any rebuttal. Scenario 3. This is the most versatile tool, popularized by FBI negotiator Chris Voss. To aim your silence, repeat the last 1 to 3 words of what the other person just said with an upward inflection, like a question. Colleague.
I'm really struggling with the timeline on this project.
The timeline on this project?
Then a silence. Because you mirrored them, they feel a biological need to elaborate. Yeah, because accounting hasn't sent the numbers, and I can't finish without them. No interrogation, just space. Back in that office, the silence is held. No justification, no softening of the number. 5 seconds pass, then 6. Finally, the boss speaks. "The number you requested is at the very top end of our range." You stay silent. But considering your performance on the Alpha project and the client feedback, I think we can make it work if we structure it with these performance incentives. Nothing was argued. Nothing was pushed. The silence did the work. The person most comfortable with silence is the person in control. It looks passive, but it's one of the most powerful tools available. Silence gathers information, diffuses tension, and communicates confidence without effort. Most people think persuasion is about talking. The masters know it's about knowing when not to. Let words land. Let the pause do the work. Think about the last time something was talked away. That's where silence would have changed everything. Share that moment in the comments. If you found this video helpful, give it a like to help others discover these insights. Share it with someone who could use a reminder about healthy relationships. And if you're passionate about self-empowerment and personal growth, subscribe for more content like this. Check out the video on screen now or explore the channel for even more tips and guidance. Thank you for watching.